You guys, the devil wants to steal your relationships, okay? And what he wants to do is he wants to steal them and destroy them. He wants to make sure that you can't call on your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your girlfriend, your wife. That's what it is. He wants to make sure that y'all are destroyed, that y'all are always mad at each other, that y'all are always angry, that y'all are always fighting to get to a certain place, and that's not what the fuck we do, okay? That's not what the fuck we are on. It is positivity over here. It is winning over here. It is networking for positive things to happen to us. Most people give up on relationships, and sometimes you have to, because that other person will just not see what's possible in that relationship. Now, give me 1 second. Now, you have to be accountable in this process, and I'm gonna tell you guys how to do this shit. I took my notes. I said I'm gonna break this down very simply. So the first thing you have to do is realize how much value does that relationship offer. Because some people, you can just let them go, bro. You really can. Like, if it's somebody at work disrespecting you, can let it go, bro. Unless you just have to be in that area with them, working with them, you can let them go. The guy that you held the door open for, or the girl you held the door open for, didn't say thank you, you can just let that go. But it's hard to let that mother-son relationship, mother-daughter relationship go. It's hard to let parent relationships go. It's hard to let brother and sister relationships go. So you have to realize, is this valuable? Is this going to add benefits to my life? Is it going to add positivity to my life? Because, let me tell you something. If it's not going to add positivity, it has no value. If it's just going to be a hellhole, leave it alone. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck if it is your mother, your father, your brother or sister. Or if you don't have anything, I don't give a fuck. If it's not adding value, let that shit go. The second thing you must do is start talking about the problem. Okay? And not only start talking about the problem, but start listening, okay? Most relationships fail because they just don't have good communication, right? And when you're communicating, you must be 100% honest. I don't give a fuck who it is you're talking to. You're you, and you have to be proud of you. So be honest, take accountability, listen. And if that other person doesn't feel heard, bro, you're gonna be fucked over. Because they're gonna always feel like that victim. And you know how it is. People get in that victim bitch mentality. They don't care about anything but their feelings. And I used to do it. That's why I can call it out. But I put my feelings last now. And with me putting my feelings last, depending on the relationship, I've kept some relationships alive. Some relationships have stayed alive because I put my feelings down. And I said, you know what? This is going to benefit me in this way. I'm going to show up and be accountable in this way, and I'm just going to communicate. Now, like I just told you guys, you have to be honest and transparent. The moment you lie is the moment they will slowly but surely lose faith in you. You will break their trust. And let's say that other person has been lying or talking shit or doing whatever. Who gives a fuck, bro? Stay honest, because you got to keep yourself clean. You got to keep yourself 100% positive, because if you're 100% positive all the time, then you know you're irritating their negative demons. Does that make sense? So you have to sit back and say, well, I haven't lied about anything. I've been communicating. I've been calm. I've practiced emotional intelligence, which is the art of just not going off emotions. You realize, like, damn, if I really do cut this person off, it's their fault. But if you're honest, you're willing to communicate, listen, and do what you're supposed to do to get to the top with this person, then it's gonna work. It is, bro. It is. Now, work toward the root cause. And it's a part of being honest. But when you're talking to this person about what the problem is, and the devil's just trying to take this shit away from you, because the devil knows the power that your relationship may fucking hold, you have to figure out, why don't I really like this person? Or what's our problem here? Maybe I really do like this person. There's just something in the way. You have to understand what the problem is. And that's why, be upfront with people, man. Be fucking upfront. Because I see so many people these days, bro, and they lie, and and they lie. It's girls, it's men, it's people at work that want to do shit, it's people on content creation that want to do shit. I've just seen it, and it's ridiculous because they lie up front. These people have certain expectations for them and believe in them, and then they just break that relationship because they lie. And I'm gonna say the last thing that you can do is be willing to admit fault. If you're wrong, bro, you're just wrong. If you talked a certain way and it was disrespectful, you were wrong. If you were very, very negative and complaining, you were wrong. You were fucking wrong. If you were going behind this person's back talking about them, you were wrong. If you didn't try your very best, you were wrong. Because with whatever you do, you must do it 100%. 100% with full effort. And if you don't, that means you don't really care that much. Because you're going to do whatever it takes to eat every day. You're going to do whatever it takes to make sure your bills are paid. You got to do it with 100% effort. And this is the last thing. I didn't write this down, but this is the last thing. Patience. If you don't have patience in whatever relationship it is, I'm not just talking about with a girl, I'm talking about in any relationship out there, you must have patience. Because the way your perspective is and the way another person's perspective is going to be completely fucking different. You're going to view the world in two different ways, and it's going to be surprising as fuck. But guess what? Patience. Because you may feel like you're so right about something, but yet you're so wrong. Sometimes we don't realize that we know so little. We think we know a lot because we're the only ones up here in our brain. But we know so little. Listen. Take your time with people, because the devil wants you to get mad at the first thing that person says. The devil wants you to be upset with the fact that y'all don't agree about something. That's another thing. You have to learn to agree about disagreeing. Okay? Agree to disagree. It is so important that you do this, because if you don't, it will destroy you. Now, you can disagree about something, but that doesn't mean that you have to hate that person, dislike that person, be mad at that person. It's fucking ridiculous. If someone says blue is their favorite color and another person says red is their favorite color, if that is the reason your relationship is broken, that sounds pretty stupid. So it's with everything else, brother. Okay? With everything else. Stop judging these motherfuckers that just think differently than you. Okay? Stop judging them because of that. Learn if they're doing better than you in that area or anything, but rather than just walking up to a person saying fuck you because they want to vote for this person or that person, is fucking ridiculous. Or they like blue or red, that's fucking ridiculous. Stop it. Learn, okay? Communicate. Figure out what the value is in these fucking relationships. Be honest with yourself. Don't just get offended. Talk that shit out. Figure out the root cause and save that relationship, because the devil didn't want you to have it in the first place. You know it's love. We never miss. If you need help with self-development, DM me on Instagram @HumbleBeastYT. Let's fucking go.